because by the time we were done talking, he said, you talked to me like, you ran into me at the coffee shop, or you're my neighbor or something. That made a huge difference. And it's true. It scares them. They're terrified. And I asked them, what are you scared of? What's your anxiety? He said, I don't even know. I don't know. And I was like, okay, so let's do this, So there's just so many reasons why they try to do their own, they don't reach out, and it is pretty kind of scary. I mean, this is their livelihoods, this is their business. But what also scares them is that moment when they realize they don't know what they don't know. They don't know what they need. And they don't know what direction to go in. So it's nice to be able to kind of hold their hand and let them breathe a second and have that conversation. And man, they feel so much relief just from a conversation and not even starting services yet. So, I mean, that's, I love that. I love putting people at ease. So I don't know. I thoroughly enjoy it. I started it in October of 2019. And I knew what books were, I knew all that, but I did not know about, the whole thing. I was sitting on a stool at 5 years old with my grandpa doing, by hand. That's what I knew. So I grew up with that. So this is a whole different world, right, of doing books. And I would absolutely, first thing I'd say is reach out to anybody you can and look for the guidance. Ask some questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I ask a million questions that I already know the answer to. Don't be afraid to ask questions. There's a lot of people in CB4S who will handhold and guide you on your first steps. I mean, I've seen people in there, tell people from the very scratch how to do it, how to set up your business, the structure of it, point them in the direction. Everybody is so willing to help someone get on that path and start that journey correctly. And I mean, the biggest thing literally is being within that group, period. It's so supportive, and it's so starting your business can be a very, very lonely thing, and it's kind of scary, right? You're jumping and you're like, oh my gosh, but it's okay, because you're jumping into a sea full of all these people who are going to catch you and say, okay, let's look at what you're doing, let's figure this out. You just got to go for it. You got to go for it. If it scares the hell out of you, you're doing it right, period. You don't know the business. You don't know how to do it. You don't know any of that. If you did, no, this is something that is scary. It's going to be scary. You're going to have moments of, anxiety throughout your entire journey, no matter what it is. And that's just the nature of owning a business, period. And just know that you absolutely are not alone. Bottom line, there's always going to be someone who's going to be on. There's, 2 o'clock in the morning, someone will post, boom, someone will answer them and say, hey, let's get on chat. Hey, I'll screen share with you. It feels like a lonely place, but you're truly not alone. You just have to reach out and get that support and accept the support. But if someone's looking to do it, it's the best place to be. And like I say, you just got to jump in. Mistakes are made, but with this, they could always be corrected. And there will always be someone who's going to show you how to do that. And not just show you, explain, right? Because you don't need to be just watching a cursor screen sharing, boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's fixed. No, you need to know the whys and hows, what it affects. What you do is affecting that balance sheet, and this is why. And this is why the balance sheet's important. Or, there's just always, you'll learn a ton and just be open to that. Be open to doing something very uncomfortable that you will get comfortable with. And you just got to start. You have to start somewhere. So let's just do it, you know? And having that support will make you feel a million times better.